Hi, my name is Christina Winstead, and I work with the Washington Student Achievement Council. Today we're going to be talking about creating and using your FSA ID as the first step towards completing your FAFSA application for financial aid. We're going to talk about what is the FSA ID? Do parents need FSA IDs to complete your application? How do you create your FSA ID? And where can you use your FSA ID? The FSA ID is a username and password that you create to start your account for the U.S. Department of Education online systems. It's also used to sign your FAFSA. This application can be done with a paper signature, but the FAFSA signed online with your FSA ID is completed much quicker than a paper application. A lot of people wonder if parents need an FSA ID. Parents can obtain an FSA ID in order to sign electronically a FAFSA application. If a parent doesn't have an FSA ID or is unable to create one, they will sign the FAFSA application with a paper signature. If you're a dependent student and your parent's information is listed on the FAFSA, then you will need a signature from that parent in order to complete your application. Both the student and the parent in that case would need an FSA ID to sign electronically, or the parent can print it out and sign it on their own. It's very easy to get started on creating your FSA ID. The first step is to go to Federal Student Aid and click on Create Your Student FSA ID Now. When you create your FSA ID, the first thing you're going to do is create a username and password. You will need an email for this process. The student and the parent will need separate email addresses for this process. Please don't include personal information in your username like your birthday or your actual name. If you see the username message, username's already been used, then someone else has used that username themselves, and you'll have to create a unique identifier for yourself. In this process, it's great to have access to your email address so that you can verify your account in the spot. Providing personal identification information is part of the process. You'll need to make sure that you have a correct Social Security number, date of birth, and the name that is on your Social Security card. You must have a Social Security number in order to create an FSA ID. If you do not have a Social Security number and you're needing to sign a FAFSA application, you can use a paper signature in that case. If you don't qualify for the FAFSA, in Washington State, we encourage you to apply for the WAFSA to see if it's an option for you for applying for aid. When you're done providing profile information, you'll confirm your information at the bottom. You can register your mobile number for account recovery at this time. Account recovery can be done in a multitude of ways. You can recover your account through an email, through challenge questions, or through your registered mobile number. If you don't register your mobile number, you will have challenges with this process. The mobile number is the easiest way to reset your account when you lose your information. Please make sure that all the information within this process is accurate and that you have no errors in it, or it will cause a potential delay in your financial aid funding. Your next step will be to create and select challenge questions and answers. This is one of the ways you can unlock your account if it's locked out. You will have 4 challenge questions to select. 2 of those questions have drop-down questions you can choose from, and you type out the answer. The other 2, you will create the question yourself and the answer as well. Please remember the answer must be exactly the same as typed in during the challenge question. If you need to show text when you're typing, please check Show Text on the box as seen here on the screen so that you can see what you're typing in. Finally, you're going to review your info and agree to the terms and conditions. Review and make sure all of the information is accurate. Double check the Social Security number and the way that your name is spelled. If you need to make a correction, you're going to click on the previous button, make the correction, and move forward to continue. Once everything is accurately entered, you're going to click on Review and Agree. This will create your FSA ID. At this time, you can start verifying your mobile number and your email address. This will help with the process of collecting account information if you get locked out of your account. When you do this, you'll get texted a 6-digit security code that you'll enter into the website to verify that that's your phone number. You only have to verify your phone number once. You can continue without verifying at the risk that you will not have the ability to reset your account as easily as those who have verified their information. You also have the option to do a verification of your email information. This will come in your email as well as it will be a 6-digit code like with the phone message. To do this, you will open up your email, but do not close out the page that says email verification. So you'll open a separate window, you'll verify the code in your email, and then cut and paste it into the security code spot. If you do not have a verified email and do not have a verified phone number and lose your account information, you may have to send in a copy of your driver's license or state ID to verify your information before your account can be unlocked. This can take up to 6 weeks. Please check your FSA ID before starting the financial aid process in October. You can create your FSA ID at any point in time, but you have to have it created in order to sign electronically. After you've completed these steps, your FSA ID has been created. Congratulations! Now you will be able to use this to immediately sign your FAFSA for the first time. This information will also be sent to Social Security to confirm your identity. This can take 1 to 3 days. Until it's verified, there will be other tasks that you will not be able to complete, like signing a FAFSA that has been redone. For Social Security Administration matching, you will receive an email of the results of your Social Security Administration review. If there's an issue, they will ask you to verify your information through the Manage My FSA ID tab. You can use your username and password to access this information. Please make sure, if there is a mismatch, that the information on your Social Security card and the information you've entered into the FSA ID match exactly. This should resolve any of the issues. If there's still an issue, you can always call your Social Security office at 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov. There are several ways you can use your FSA ID. For most of our students, you're going to be utilizing this to sign your FAFSA and to access FAFSA corrections. But you can also use it for your My Student Aid app to be able to do the FAFSA on your phone, as well as My Federal Student Aid to look at your information about loans, and studentloans.gov. If you have additional questions, there's more information on studentaid.gov/FSA ID. We also have an FSA ID worksheet in the 12th Year Campaign Junior Senior Workbook to help you with this process. You can access that at www.readysetgrad.org. Thank you so much, and good luck with the financial aid process.